So reality TV star and billionaire here Kiddwaya has responded to mounting criticism over his recent appeal for public donation to support victims of the Benue massacre, which left over 200 people dead. The BB Niger alumni had earlier called on Nigerians to contribute to relief efforts via the Kiddwaya Foundation, urging donations of any amount from 500 naira to 500,000 naira to assist displaced families in Benue state. However, the appeal quickly sparked backlash online, with many accusing the media personality of hypocrisy and tone deafness, given his history of flaunting private jets, luxury vacation, and expensive taste on social media. On June 19, 2025, Kiddwaya took to X with a press statement acknowledging the backlash and explaining his reasons. I've seen the comments. I hear the backlash, I beg your pardon. I didn't post about Benue for clout. I posted because I genuinely care. I am a Benue indigene and a proud Benue man. What's happening there breaks my heart, and I couldn't just look away. I took the post of the donation down because I saw the pain and misunderstanding it caused, not because I am ashamed of helping, but because I respect your voices, even the angry ones. Kiddwaya emphasized that his focus remains on the victim of Benue massacre and pledged to continue using his platform to help people. Let me say this clearly. I will not stop caring. I will not stop showing up when lives are on the line. And I will continue to use what I have, my voice, my platform, and my resource to help. No matter what anyone says, this isn't about me. It never was. It's about the Benue people, and I hope that when the noise fades, we will all remember what truly matters. Now, I'll start with you, the gentle Igwe Koye. What's your take generally on the killings that took place in Benue State and that took over 200 lives in Benue State, Nigeria?
Well, first of all, it's really sad that such a thing will happen and then the government isn't doing anything about it, you know. And then people with platform and audience are coming out to speak on it, and he's asking for donations. I don't see that as hypocrisy. Yes, he lives a lavish lifestyle. Look at everyone when Davido said, if you're my friend, send to this account, and then the whole Nigeria was sending to his account for no cause. You understand? That's just, if you're my friend, if you like me, send to this account. And everybody was saying, now this one is for a very good and probable cause to help the victims of the Benue killing. Yeah. And then everybody's seeing it as something bad, as him being a hypocrite. I personally believe that that shouldn't be the case. And we don't know, but he intends to use the money donated to the foundation, as well as him donating to the same foundation to help people. I believe that it's a good thing and it's not hypocritical at all.
So a lot of people think or are of the opinion or the notion that Kiddwaya is broke. That bro is now broke and he wants to feed off Nigerians he wants to feed off Nigerians. Yeah, so he's broke and he wants donation. He doesn't want to use the GoFundMe account strategy, so he's now using a foundation kind of strategy. So what's your thoughts on that? Do you think Kiddwaya is broke and that is why he's coming up with this? Somebody said this is another strategy. Do you think this is another strategy for a broke, wealthy guy, so to speak, to come ask for money from the public?
Well, for somebody that, like they said, flies private jets, buys jollof rice for whatever amount he bought jollof rice for, and then
you had to mention the jollof rice. I was trying so hard not to mention that particular jollof rice because it was wow.
that sparked a lot of talk on social media. But despite that, there is no evidence that is saying that he's broke now.
Okay.
He's expressing his concern. Like he said before, he's a Benue man.
Yeah.
And then it's where he's from, his concern, it hurts him, and then he wants to use his platform to create a foundation to help the people of Benue State.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's any problem with that.
So you don't think he's broke?
I don't think he's broke at all.
All right, let me come to the beautiful lady in the studio, Favor. So on Benue killings, it's sad really that we are here now, 21st century, and we're still having such issues occur and reoccur over time. What's your take on the killings in Benue that happened in Benue State?
Actually, my take on this is, firstly, it's actually very pitiful, because this whole scenario is not the first time it's happening in this country. That's first. And secondly, I don't think Kiddwaya is broke. I mean, we all know he came from a rich family, right? And I think he's just like trying to respect their voices too. Okay, so he's using his platform as a foundation to also help the people of Benue State. That's practically what I think.
So now he's taken down the post. Do you think that's like the best thing to do at this point in time?
As a media personnel, and he's somebody famous, you understand, he has a very huge platform, and now he's receiving a lot of backlash. I believe that, well, it's not everybody that can handle something like that. So in order to stop the talk, stop the banter, stop the backlash, you just had to take it down. It's not everybody that can handle such backlash, you understand? It's more or less like, look at me, that is extending help.
Yeah, that is trying to
help. And then you are seeing it as poverty alleviation scheme. I can't blame people for having the opinions they have, but I understand the reason why he will take it down. Whether it's right or wrong, it's not everybody that can handle backlash.
Okay, now, Favor, do you think Kiddwaya was chasing clouds with this particular one? Because some people be like, okay, bro has been away from our eyes, and now he's trying to come and catch our attention with this particular one. Like, they feel it's a strategy thing. He wants to just pop out and still remain relevant.
Okay.
Do you think he was chasing clouds?
So, in my own opinion, I don't think he's like trying to seek validation or trying to bring himself out again. What I actually think is because he's from Benue State. So I think he's just on behalf of his people. He's just trying to speak for them. And it also hurts him because he's from Benue State. So the killing also hurts him. So that's what I actually think.
So you don't think he's chasing clouds?
I don't think so.
Now, Koi, you are standing in front of the president and you want to pour out your mind to the president. Yes, you want to pour out your mind to the president as to regards the killing in Benue State and how to address it, or urging him to address it. Talk to the president now. What would you say to the president as a young man in Nigeria from Rivers State?
Okay, as regards to the killing in Benue State, specifically for that, why are you not doing anything about it publicly? Give the people of Nigeria something. Work on the security in that state, in the entire state, because it's not the first time that something like that is happening in Benue. There have been a lot of Benue killings, and the insecurity there is wild. And then nothing is done about it. Is it that the security agencies, the Nigerian police, are they scared? Are they scared of actually going there? Do they see the people doing those acts as a threat to their own? Are they trying to preserve their own life? Meanwhile, their job is to preserve the life of the people. You understand? So do something about it. Find out who did those things, or the group of people that did those things, and bring justice. And let the whole world know that we do not condone such in our country. Because now we are a laughing stock to the rest of the world. Because nobody takes the president seriously. Nobody takes him seriously at all. Everybody sees him as a laughing stock.
Mr. President, here you have it from the man. He feels that, okay, nobody is taking you very seriously, Mr. President. What have you to say? I think it's time now from the young man that you put actions in place to address the killings in Benue State. Favor, you are seated right in front of the president. Talk to the president.
Okay, just like my colleague said, we need the presence of security, both in this country and in Benue State. And also, it's important to find out the people who are behind all this and at least arrest them, bring it to justice, just like he said. So yes.